How are you? Such a heavily weighted question, yet used in such a casual way, the weight of it never is fully utilized. It is the starter of the biggest lies and the biggest general answers you'll ever hear. The conversation normally goes, "How are you doing?" "I'm fine, thanks. How are you?" Though there is still so much underlying narrative to be discovered between those communicating this. People often ask each other, "How are you?" without asking the question out of genuine interest for how the other individual is actually doing. The thing is, most people understand this if they were to truly be honest with themselves. Not to say every person who asks this question does not genuinely mean it. Most people who ask the question will say, and before you can answer, they're already gone. Or if you take longer than 2 seconds to answer, they'll look at you as if they regret having asked the question in the first place. If we were honest in asking someone how they were doing, and they gave an honest breakdown of how they were feeling, we may never want to ask the question again, especially if every person gave a real account of how they were currently doing. If people were to be honest, they would say things like, "Well, I'm struggling to pay my bills and I'm scared out of my mind," or "I have severe anxiety and I didn't sleep at all last night," or "I got my heart broken and I cry every day," or "I have depression and I don't want to be alive right now," or "I'm not okay, but I have no idea why." Many will summarize these potential answers with, "I'm fine, how are you?" Fine seems to be stated as a way to deflect the true nature of how one is feeling, or to state the current state of chaos that one's life is currently going through right now is relatively fine in the grand scheme of what they call their life. This is almost to say that chaos is so normal. Not fine almost seems to be the new definition of what fine is. But then again, that could be an over-analysis of what the word fine is in relation to who is using the word. I overanalyze a lot of things. At times, this simple answer to "how are you" is stated for various reasons. For one, not to alarm the listener. 2, the listener wouldn't care. 3, not wanting to divulge information to the listener. There are a lot of other reasonings. It's endless. How are you? It's such a big question, but rarely, if ever, is it answered truthfully. It's asked and answered with such a lack of genuineness it feels almost unnecessary to ask or to respond to. Someone asked me recently, "How are you really?" And I really thought about it. They asked me, why did I have to think about it? I think the answer is given so quickly people are taken aback when we actually think about how we truly are. They asked me afterwards, why didn't I say I was fine? Not in a way of which they were upset with me or rushing me, but out of genuine curiosity if I was okay. So when people ask, "How are you?" and people respond, "I'm fine. How are you?" It's an understandable response, but I never believe it. How are you? Really? How are you? Hello, Mindblazer here. I hope to inspire, motivate, encourage, and talk about ideas both old and new. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for new content. Hit that bell icon for notifications. Follow me on Facebook as Mindblazer. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at Blazer_mind. The links can be found in the description below those social medias. And inspirational posts are posted every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, a new edition called Notes to the Soul will be posted on Wednesdays, sporadically. That being said, keep your mind ablaze and take care of yourselves.